that means that by questioning AI and its intentions, yeah, well, you're an idiot. I've seen some crap social engineering in my time, and let's not forget as well, this is Super Bowl type budget stuff. This is message out to the pleb stuff, right? This is what they really want to drill home to you guys. Anybody who is questioning AI and its intentions and its whatever abilities it's got moving forward, well, you're just.
Hey, what's up, Baby Bleed?
When your home doesn't feel comfortable, you feel it every day. Drafty windows can make your home harder to live in and more expensive than it should.
Yeah, we got back from the gym, had to make a couple quick pit stops, and we're home.
Anderson is offering. You know, if you put a hole in one of your.
Yeah, so far everything okay, man. Everything's okay. Yeah, we were there for a while, bro. They had the AC turned off. Actually, I got this. Sleep. They had the AC off for a while, bro. And dude, it took forever. Just physically exhausted the whole time. It was just was not a fun experience. Normally I could get done relatively quick-ish, but dude, that just took everything out of me. Yeah, dude, I don't know what it is with that place. They either have the AC blasting or it's just a damn sauna in there, and it was horrible. It was a really rough day today. It's one of those days you just want to sleep in, you know what I mean? Kind of regret not sleeping in. Yeah, they did it later on towards the end when you start feeling some air, but bro, but by the time they turned it on, you're completely spent. Yeah, but still not the best way to do it, man. Because when it's that way, you're just burning more water than anything else, and you're just exhausted. But aside from that, it wasn't too bad.
What's up, everyone?
Hey, what's up, Andrew? What's up, dude? How is everybody?
You know what? I only have probably maybe
Yeah, man, I was exhausted.
Super bowel last night worth discussing. And also maybe one.
Yeah, man, just tired from the gym. That's about it, really.
Should know about. I've got that coming up later to do today. I do have to do, but it's also today. This is wild.
So you guys that are in here, what is up? Where are you guys watching from? What are you guys up to? What are you guys doing? Whatever questions you may have. Hell, we're an open book for everybody.
There was another ad aired that is wildly anti-white. It depicts every white person as
Hey, what's up, Infinity? What's going on?
a different skin color, and it's just ridiculous. We talked about earlier, Bad Bunny got booed off the stage at the Super Bowl.
Hey, Jacob. I don't think so. Hey, Rhonda, how are you?
The wokeness continues backfire, and the left is always saying, well, yeah, well, a lot of people tune in the Super Bowl. Okay, you're right. 135.4 million people, current halftime ratings, or whatever. That's cool. 25 to 40 million people watched an alternative program in its first year with 2 months of planning and 2 months of hype. I'd love to see what it does next year. Maybe it'll be.
I most certainly do not, brother.
And I want to see more and more alternative
And
programs.
J HUD, dude, there's something going on, dude. It was a terrible game.
First of all, let's start with the ice stuff, and then we're gonna look at this
Dude, every aspect of the game was terrible. The game, the commercials, the halftime show, everything sucked.
You know, this is the type of propaganda that leads to replacing.
Thank you, Julian. I greatly appreciate it, bro.
Guys just seem effing
Nah,
unbad.
it's
I'm like, super
more tired than anything else, Ron. It's just because the AC was off, and it just, with it being so hot and humid in there, it just made everything just take so much longer.
Well, yes. Ice ads also spotted outside of Levi Stadium. Iceland State won't be running immigration enforcement at Levi Stadium during the Super Bowl, but their presence was still felt.
Dude, it was horrible, bro. It's just the amount of heat. But yeah, dude, I really do think that either she had her bumped off,
If you look at
or this is a hoax.
Google search trends,
And I'm leaning towards that being a hoax.
it was like, hold on a second, Google Trends Ice. Like, it was at an all-time peak during the Super Bowl. It was just, why would it default to United?
Dude, it was just so bad. The kickoff rules are just ridiculous. Everything is just about the game now.
Alright, let's look at that. Tip line.
I've never been so uninterested by a Super Bowl to a point that I was just like falling asleep.
During the Super Bowl. Now here we had back in June of last year, but it's spiking up. I mean, the idea that, that regular Americans don't
J HUD,
know
never
how to-
underestimate someone's ability to do something to try to demonize someone else,
Welcome Super Bowl fans.
or just to distract from what's going on.
Unapologetic, cram it in.
Visually it was good set production, but music sucked.
There's no plan for Ice to be at Levi Stadium.
Didn't care for it, dude. But I'm gonna be honest, I've always hated reggaeton music.
Paid $6,000 to $10,000 a ticket to get in that game. Probably not many. How many were working at the game? That might have been worth it. How many were working the food vendors and behind the scenes? That might have been worth it. But also from a PR perspective.
Hey, who knows? We're doing okay. Hey, Ron, I'm doing okay, guys.
They're like, let's just let them have their circus and cake or whatever, bread and circus. But this is beautiful.
Yes, I do, and even that's just a mission to understand what he was saying. It's like It's basically Spanish mumble rap.
These are immigration and customs enforcement officers. They are friends and neighbors and sons and fathers, little league coaches and veterans, people who love their country.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest, baby Blee. When it comes to that stuff, man, I just don't like reggaeton. I never did.
They're little league coaches and veterans. They're people who love this country.
It's great because what the left is.
I like stuff where it has a different beat, different song formats, and everything. When everything sounds like one continuous mix, that just tires me out.
Once you can dehumanize somebody, then.
Yeah, I saw it, man. I just went up so far. It looks like I had 15 million views on YouTube.
This is what they did to conservatives. This is what they did to Trump voters. Trump is literally Hitler. Therefore, anything we do to him is justified. This is a tactic that's been used since, well, probably long before the Holocaust.
What's up? Nope. Beard is not dying. It is all me. It's the way I normally look.
This group of people is evil and subhuman, and so therefore we can just do whatever we want to them, and it's justified. Now we see that every day with conservatives or Trump voters or people who are pro-ICE or who are anti-immigration. They don't actually refute your ideas; they just say you're an evil person.
These are immigration and customs enforcement officers.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
They are removing violent criminals from our streets and neighborhoods. It's dangerous and difficult work.
This is
Thanks,
probably-
Rhonda. Yeah, it's okay today.
I gotta say, good money spent. I don't normally say Super Bowl ads are a good use of money. This year, from what I heard, most of them were AI trash or ads for AI companies that like nobody knows. Like you see this ad for like some obscure AI company. What the hell is the average?
Yeah, man, it's just one of those days, man. Just the gym being like that hot just knocked me on my ass.
The money people spend on Super Bowl ads. We've seen over the years that in general, it's just not as good as it used to be. The value, because now they have to
dude,
release
the
it
show
on
sucked.
YouTube and Twitter, and they release they release all this stuff everywhere anyway. And now they just call them, it's their Super Bowl ad, and you find out they didn't even run it during the Super Bowl, but this did.
But ICE has one mission: to make America a safer place to live.
Love it. Love it. Troy Super Bowl is kind of unapologetic.
It's like I said, bro. The same people that are mocking people for just not watching the, not liking the show and not watching it. Dude, a lot of times they're the same people complaining, basically throwing a bitch about Sydney Sweeney and a jeans pun.
You have these few dorks. A fan confronts
A little bit of pre-workout and protein and whey protein powder.
Two pizzas and two sides for just $19.99. Domino's perfect.
Yeah, Organic Productions. That's the crazy part. Neither's died. It was a terrible game, dude. Yeah, they're just tired right now. That's about it. But doing okay.
With CarStockCat.com, you get what you need when it works for you. Get what fits, even when you're on the move. Not ready now? Save it for later. On your time, every time. Get what you need on CarStockCat.com.
Okay.
Free towels. Support Dad, buddy. I said very nice. That's good. How you doing? Honey, who's got the right statements about Trump and ice out of California and out of the Super Bowl.
This is what this guy is doing with his spare time. By the way, his Bad Bunny Super Bowl performance was littered with direct political messaging, right? You know, from the fact he performed in Spanish to, you know, the fact, you know, his Puerto Rican flag, the Puerto Rican independence movement. Hey, I think Puerto Rico should be independent. Something like 70%.
Yeah, dude, I don't know who still eats that stuff, bro.
On Puerto Rico are on welfare. Did you know that? Food stamps? I think that's a percentage. Let's see. 47% of Puerto Rico is on taxpayer assisted. You are literally you are a net negative financially on America, on the mainland. I don't have a problem with Puerto Ricans, but if you want to have an independence movement, I'm for it. I'm 100% for it. You know, NFL Network inside source reveals advertisers are panicking after TPUSA's Super Bowl halftime show broke the record for the #2 live streaming in YouTube in all of history. We're going to see a staggering number of views on this. YouTube alone is at 6.17 million live viewers. We may see 40 to 50 million plus. The entertainment industry and advertisers are very worried. I actually don't think they are. The viewership on the Super Bowl is still massive, but the point Jack should be making here, and Benny should be making here, is not about advertisers being panicked, but about the massive financial opportunity TPUSA just created for themselves to continue to create.
Yeah, what's up, Frosty?
If you can go to advertisers next year and say there's going to be 40 million pro-America, not even conservative, but like, you know, normal people, you have 40, 50 million people, you're going to get bigger acts for the show. No disrespect to Kid Rock, but, you know, you could have a lot of people. How about Creed? You know?
Yeah, dude, just tired, bro.
Creed was doing their show.
AC was off at the gym, and dude, I'm exhausted. It was just one of those days that you can't get moving.
Millions of dollars for ads, which gives you more money to make the show better.
That's about it, bro. Just worn out right now. Just tired.
By the way, they want your kids gay. Here's a, you know, here you go. Oh yeah, look at that. This is what they want you to see, like 2 men grinding. That's hot. Yeah, love it. Love it. Love it. That's what you get in the Super Bowl halftime. You may not like Kid Rock or anybody else, but you know, you see this, you know.
What? Where are you going?
Back to America.
Coming, Lee.
Nobody wants this crap. And by the way, here you go, more anti-white agitation.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that a little bit later, man. But I just watch people talking about the Super Bowl.
I hope people understand.
Hey, Conjun, what's up, dude?
About this nonsense gets normie everybody's questioning if
Yeah, it's one of those days, bro. We're all exhausted, man. That AC being off just took everything out of me.
Different race when they're being polite. Whites are the least racist people. Unfortunately, that comes with a cost. It's true.
Didn't really care about either one of them, but I wanted Seattle to win more because since I'm a Dolphin fan,
You know what's funny?
yeah, I don't root for the other teams in my conference.
Why do you think they turn the comments off? Now make the exact same commercial with the roles reversed. If you can't or won't, you just prove you're the point of the divide.
Dude, it was horrible.
Why do you think they turned comments off? I wonder if they were hiding comments.
Damn, bro.
We can look at view quotes and look at the people, anti-white. Did anyone else see this blatantly anti-white ad? They don't even try to hide it anymore. WTF is
Yeah, dude, we're just bad. We're just a bad football team, dude.
So here's the ad. I can't play the music, but it's Redfin. It's, I think, a real estate website, but it depicts brown people having to move, and it's sad, and they're sad. Then we have a mom getting divorced, which is that sad. She's a white kid in a neighborhood waving at people. She can't make friends. Here's a white girl whose dog is barking at a brown girl because even white people's dogs are racist, okay? Here's a brown guy saying, oh, we've got a storm coming to the white family. The white dad does it. He ignores him because that's what white people do. I can't imagine. I mean, are there racist people in the world? Yes. But this depicts all white people as racist. This is why.
Chet,
oh, man.
we'll be straight with everybody here.
Then there's a storm.
No one cares.
The dog gets out. And who saves the dog? Oh, the little white girl is really sad, calling for her dog. Who saves the dog? The brown girl. Oh, thank you, brown girl. You didn't eat our dog. I thought you were going to eat the dog. Oh, I'm so thankful for you, brown girl. I'm no longer racist. Oh, brown guy comes over to white guy's house and saves him by chainsawing a tree that fell. Wow, racism defeated. Oh, brown guy pushing white guy's car. Oh, yeah, here we go. Racism defeated. I mean, what a joke. Oh, it's a mortgage company. Okay. I mean, F these guys. Like, this stuff is so
I tried, dude. It ended up getting an allergic reaction to that, man.
Disgusting. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did,
Frosty, I'm gonna be honest, dude. I don't give a shit about anyone's politics, bro. I'm a firm believer in this. No matter who's in office, no matter who's there, you have to hold everybody accountable and not have any tribalist, not have a tribalist mentality when it comes to this. If you're a Democrat, you got to call out both Democrats and Republicans. Same as if you're a Republican, you got to call out the Republicans and the Democrats.
So do I. But there's an asteroid heading right this way. Can you build a spacecraft to turn this rock to dust?
It needs to be fast, with blasters, and balloons.
They both, that's the thing, they both fuck over regular people. And don't fall for the whole, oh, he's sexist, dude, because they all are, bro. I mean, you saw it there with Harris basically saying, I didn't want to pick Shapiro because he's gay and Jewish. And then when they lose, it's like, oh, it's because of racism and sexism.
Just admit it, NFL. The playoffs just aren't the same without us. And just like that, Sam Darnold is a Super Bowl champion after beating the New England Patriots. I guess he really is a Jet. Not only because he beat the Patriots, but because he went to a different team and did better and left us in our own misery.
Boom,
So,
boom,
yeah, that happens
boom.
a lot. Super Bowl? I just want to win a playoff game. Seriously. But I'll take a Patriots loss too. Does watching the Patriots lose in the Super Bowl make me feel better about our loss to them? No. No, it does not.
Whatever somebody said, whatever someone wants, man, that's all it is.
We spent the entirety of it calling the Patriots frauds. That will definitely help. Okay, that was worse than the rise of Skywalker. They just crawled so fast. I remember when Sam Darnold had mononucleosis. It should have been us, damn it! Yeah, well, we would have beaten the Seahawks if we could have beaten the Bills and then won the divisional round and then the AFC Championship game and then Mike McDonald used to be on the Ravens. Okay, it's Monday. Why do we not have Clint Kubiak in the building? We did it.
Listen, I'm gonna be straight up with everybody, bro. And I'm gonna put it this way. The last real president that we had, and and the last real president that did something that everything was going well and very well economic was Clinton.
Is it possible that Haslam could go by them so he can leave us alone? No, seriously.
The other one didn't do shit for anybody, bro.
Anymore. I don't care what it takes. We're going back to Candlestick. How do I feel after watching our division rival win the Super Bowl against a team?
The other one was just charismatic.
Great. Why do you ask? Can we hurry up with
So Obama was charismatic, but outside of that, he didn't do shit.
Wow, the Seahawks pass rush was
I think so.
good in the Super Bowl.
Oh, we know what he did, Dom. Too much shit going on with that now.
Marcus Lawrence guy is pretty good.
All to invade Iraq.
You see that, Joe Burrow? Drake May got sacked even more than you did in that playoff run. Please don't leave. So this is a great example on why we need an offensive line. After watching that game,
Let's put it this way. The only reason why Obama got elected is because he wasn't Bush, and Bush shit the bed on everything. And
looks like the Patriots gonna use Caleb Williams, am I right?
Lily, and I think I need one also.
It's
So
so weird having a good quarterback. Oh look, another bird team in the NFC destroying the AFC in the Super Bowl. Where have I seen that before? I remember when we defensively dominated an AFC team in the Super Bowl. And now we just are stuck with Todd Bowles. If Sam Darnold can do it, then so can Bryce.
yeah, so do I, guys. So do I.
Please. I'm just so damn happy for Shaquille. He got a Super Bowl ring, and it'll feel even better after we defeat the Seahawks in the NFC Championship game because Chuck is taking us to the Super Bowl. Oh yeah, I'm just oozing with optimism that the Steelers are going to make it to the Super Bowl next year.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. Ian,
Just so optimistic. Watching the
not really.
Patriots lose in the
I'm gonna
Super
explain the
Bowl,
whole thing, Alien.
it never gets old.
Prior to that happening, health insurance was very affordable. If you didn't get it through your employer, which your employer offered very good coverages at a very low rate, you can also go on the go and get your own insurance and pay a smaller deductible based on what you need. Being that one time I did sell insurance, that shit was terrible. It was expensive as hell. If you didn't qualify for any subsidies, you weren't getting shit. And not to mention, it also tanked. It also wrecked everyone's employer-based insurance also. All right, baby, you have a good one, bro. No, dude, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't like anybody of them. So what if I don't like anybody? I'll just call it like I see it.
We will be doing our $1 million stream for charity once again. We will be streaming for as many days as it takes. I hope to see you there.
I ain't gonna hype one up or the other one, but I'm gonna say the last good economic president we had was Clinton.
I thought I had fatty liver disease, but it's actually MASH, and it's scarring my liver.
Yeah, not to mention one thing I don't like about that, the Obamacare and the Affordable Care Act. I hate to break it to you, brother. I hate to break it to you. One thing I don't like is, from the Affordable Care Act, is that you were forced to buy health insurance, even if you didn't want to. And if you didn't buy it, you were penalized in your taxes. I do. I haven't played in a while, but I do like it.
Stop taking and call your doctor about tiredness, nausea, vomiting, fever, rash, yellowing of your skin or eyes, stomach pain. Tell your doctor you're taking Gen-Fibersil, Cyclosporin.
Oh, it most certainly is not, dude. I can guarantee you that.
Include diarrhea, itching, dizziness, constipation.
Pull up the plans online and see, and be ready for the sticker shock, dude. You're gonna see that it is not. Hey, we're doing okay, Rhonda. We're just tired today. Hey, Lady Sky, how are you?
Clean. Bad Bunny was not funny to the advertisers, and the Super Bowl, well, in shambles. Here's what we got out of Variety. Jake Paul took to X to tell people to turn off
Dude, it's the truth, bro.
during Bad Bunny's halftime show performance, and did they ever? Quote, purposefully turning off the halftime show, Paul wrote, let's rally together and show big corporations they can't just do whatever they want without consequences.
Thanks, dude. Just me and the family.
You are their benefit. Realize you
through the years.
Turn off this halftime. A fake American citizen performing who publicly hates America. I cannot support that. Now, I don't know the the citizenship of Bad Bunny. I have no idea. If it's just that he was born in Puerto Rico, he's a full citizen. I'm not going to deny that. What I will say, though, is that Jake Paul and TPUSA were heard loud and clear. On YouTube alone, TPUSA drawing more than 5 million concurrent viewers, and this goes up and up when you start considering.
Yeah, let's just chill out of that. It's just too much shit. You know what I mean?
You had a million. You had X. You had Rumble. You had folks. We can keep going.
Nah,
Right
that's
now,
Dom, dude. Dom's our resident asshole, so he's our asshole.
Wind up being somewhere in the vicinity of 10 million concurrent viewers, and what does that mean? 10 million people left the NFL halftime and went to TPUSA. Now, what did they leave? What did they not get to see? Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this. This is the Bad Bunny halftime show. It's not on a stage. They actually covered it with stalks of grass, and I don't know what it's supposed to be. I don't know what crop it's supposed to be, but they covered the field with large bales of grass and plants and palms and banana trees with a little mercado in the middle of it. And they
Yeah, it is what it is. Dude. No worries about it, bro.
Big Super Bowl halftime, they ran through with Latin American flags and all kinds of things. Puerto Rico too, in the USA, they were smart enough to put it in the front, but you know what? I think we've all had enough. And Bad Bunny came out with shoulder pads that would make your 80s mom blush. Yeah, I'm pleased with that one. And they got it on. They put out stuff like the only thing more powerful than hate is love, which is this whole thing seems to have been a dig on race relations and immigration and all that kind of stuff. They said they were going to do that. It seems to me that all the imagery was.
I'm so sorry, Rhonda.
The whole thing was in
I'm
Spanish.
so sorry.
So if you're
I'll
not
be
a
doing
Spanish
better, though.
or speaker, you have no idea what they were saying. Yo puedo hablar español, so I knew what they were saying, but that doesn't change that for the vast number of Americans, they couldn't understand. And frankly,
Yeah, I would definitely do that.
good.
I would definitely get on top of that.
This guy is not worthy of singing at the Super Bowl. And if we can get a clear shot of him, that'll do. That'll do.
Amen to that.
He's not. He's just not. He's not there. It's not in a league that you. I mean, listen. We disagree with Bruce Springsteen probably on a lot of political stuff. Bruce Springsteen has the chops to do the Super Bowl. This guy's like a 5-year-old in comparison. It was embarrassing culture. And TPUSA putting out their Kid Rock version of the halftime show, Clean the Clock.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do, bro.
No doubt about it. And here's what's crazy, culture, and you tell me what you think about this. If I'm an advertiser, okay, and I paid all that money, I paid a lot of money for people to watch my ad right after the Super Bowl halftime ends. Okay, because the women who don't care about football, not all women care about football. I don't know if you know that, but some don't. No, they came back, they watched this, right? That's the thing.
Hey, everybody.
And I paid a lot of money. They paid millions of dollars.
Yeah, not my thing, though.
And
I never liked his music to begin, that type of music to begin with, so.
That 10 million Americans turned off the TV that I expected to have watched my stuff and they went somewhere else. This opens the floodgates. Culture.
That's open for debate, but aside from that, man.
People don't have to watch singers who hate them sing in languages they don't understand, in imagery that evokes political themes, in what should be a unifying performance. Your thoughts on the advertiser side, culture?
Well, first of all, it demonstrates that there's an audience out there for everything. And you want the broadest possible audience. And in the United States, if you're trying to target that market, it's country.
That is true.
There was sufficient country music performers and, well, direct opposition to rock music.
Dude, it was terrible, bro. It was a terrible performance. Game, all in all.
Rock
Dude, even the commercials sucked.
You had Gabby out there singing, Lee Brice, Brantley Gilbert, many others that were singing about faith, family, and freedom in addition.
Even the commercials were bad.
Nobody was trying to, downplay the things taking place. They were only trying to uplift what was happening in our country and the positives that are here. So you saw a lot of advertisers trying to do that this year. I think the Clydesdale.
Hey, what up, Vin? What's going on, dude?
Commercial is representative of that, but I think everybody
Still running upstairs like animals.
This is the Bud Light. This is the
Still running upstairs like they're a goddamn horse in there.
This was so terrible because let's say that 70% of your population doesn't speak Spanish.
Here's the thing, dude.
Which I think is
The
probably
ratings were because people watching the game and just left it there.
probably are sitting there thinking, wait a minute. This
Yeah,
is the
living in an apartment,
American
dude. I have upstairs
National
apartment
Football
neighbors, and
League. This is America's
they're jack-offs, bro.
The NFL, it's football, folks. People love it.
Well,
And
I
we're
mean,
speaking completely in Spanish.
Well,
It's a
look,
turn off. People are turning the TV off.
you're not wrong, but the percentage of the population that appreciate football is higher than baseball, unfortunately.
I agree.
Look.
It's not the Babe Ruth era anymore. It's the Bad Bunny era, apparently.
Well, that's not good. But honestly, the problem is the NFL has been trying to make themselves a globalist league for a long time and compete with soccer, as we call it in the USA. The American
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, bro.
is not catching on globally. I don't care.
I want to figure out how to hack their devices and put ghost sounds or porn sounds in there.
In the world, it's just not the same thing. This is a uniquely American sport. It has been, and it didn't catch on anywhere else in the world. And so, why would you try to expand your appeal beyond the borders of the United States with a musical act that hates the United States and its policies?
Amen to that, dude.
Think with me, okay? Think through this.
I'm here.
Culture. I know that we have not been fans of every single Super Bowl halftime show that there's been. But at least, for example, Katy Perry, God bless her, she went to space, or she thinks she did, and she came back down and kissed the ground, and she liked it. In culture, Katy Perry is a wackadoodle, but even she had the dancing sharks that we talked about. Never did I ever think that we would substitute a stage for a concert.
Yeah, it is true, bro. It is very true.
For fields of sugar cane
Right.
rolled onto the greens. Hang on just a second, Culture. I gotta bring in a guy who's gonna help us with this. Marvin, the head of the M4 Empire, the editor-in-chief of ThatParkPlace.com, the managing editor of Geeks and Gamers
Yeah, I got you.
is here. Marvin, welcome aboard.
Hey, Mark.
Marvin, could TPUSA have picked any better year than this to go head-to-head with the NFL? You're muted, Marv, just like Bad Bunny.
Welcome.
Give me a second.
I don't think if the NFL had done anything else, I don't think Training Field USA would have done it. I think this was a direct response to what they did with the Bad Bunny thing. Plus we were able to, honor Charlie Kirk and remember his legacy and whatnot. I watched the Turning Point USA. I did not watch a single second of the Bad Bunny one.
I had them on both at the same time.
The girls are snocked out, man.
I would know how bad.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm getting a cold.
I apologize to everyone for being late. I'm late because I was writing up.
I think with the temperature changes, I think I got a small cold.
That Turning Point USA pulled at least 6.3
Dude,
million
that's the truth, bro. I mean,
from the Bad Bunny Super Bowl.
it's a parent's job to correct their kids. The fact if you let them do whatever shows how much of a piece of shit the parents are.
That is just counting 5.1 million on Turning Point USA YouTube, and then Charlie Kirk's YouTube during one of the performances had up to 900 and something. It's all in the article. But then Rumble had about 230K also.
X also had a huge number, so we'll need to check that later. But I think when all is said and done, it's very possible this thing gets close to 10 million. And Marvin, what we've been talking about is the advertisers, they're going to be saying, wait a minute, what are we doing here? We paid all this money, and 10 million people turn their TVs
Yeah,
off.
dude, I could do something, but it'll end up me getting arrested.
Look, this right here is proof positive that, the uncomfortable truth that Hollywood likes to, pretend doesn't exist is the truth. That there are far more people in this country that think a certain way than the way that they think. And people did not want this Bad Bunny thing. How was it? I didn't even want it.
It was awful. I mean, it was literally terrible. Marvin, there was
Yeah,
no
dude.
stage. It was all in Spanish except for Lady Gaga, and she was, I know Lady Gaga can look a little strange, but Skeletor.
Who
I'm
knows,
not going to
dude?
say that, folks. I'm not going to do it. But look at this, just for imagery. There's the American flag behind the Puerto Rican flag and surrounded by Latin American flags in the halftime show. And it was, I'm telling you, it was racially monolithic. For 99.9% racially monolithic, and it was absurdist, I would say. It was absolutely, it made me say they must be trying to turn people away.
I had the Turning Point USA stream up on my TV, and then on my phone, I kept.
That's not part of it, dude. It wasn't my thing. I never liked that music to begin with.
What the card number was at the moment because I didn't want to miss the peak. And when Charlie, so on Turning Point USA, they didn't have like super chats or anything. On Charlie Kirk's channel, people were super chatting, and I had never in my life. It was like a Christmas light show with how many super chats were flying in every second.
It was
I
crazy.
mean, people were not just watching this; they were sitting in super chats.
Everything, dude.
And people were saying where they were from. I mean, it was insane. You had all these people repping.
They were doing everything,
They
bro.
were yelling back at each other between the two streams were falling simultaneously, and it was nuts. I mean, you couldn't keep up. Super chats. I look. The organization certainly earned a lot of money. Just
Rocco, I mean, you can always super chat me. That way I can buy myself some better hair dye.
Say did, but I'm gonna tell you right now, this was something people appreciated. It was something people needed, they wanted, and they were ecstatic to have. That is a rare thing in this country. We have not had that kind of unity. Supposedly Bad Bunny, and I'm gonna ask you, Marv, do you feel like Bad Bunny unified the country tonight?
God, no. People, Bad Bunny, I think made more money.
Hey, people notice it.
Than he made for the NFL. I sent in the private chat our article on Geeks and Gamers. If you want to bring that up later, but oh my goodness, Pedro Pascal was there.
Pedro Pascal was in, and of course we know Pedro Pascal
Probably really connect us to the American people here tonight. Let's get Peepaw out there.
Mark Ruffalo could have been there, but unfortunately he's the wrong color. Pedro's at least a socialist, probably more than that. And I think this is what the whole halftime show was about. I think it was.
Is there footage of him dancing? Because, we got to get that for the springtime spizzle.
Spring spritzel, Marvin. Come on, get it right. Spring spritzel.
No. Look, if that comes out, I ain't gonna be here.
All right, let's go to the article we've got, and this is the speed at which we move here, folks. Marvin is the managing editor of Geeks and Gamers. Marvin, we've got 5 minutes for that marketplace. Here we go, folks. It is Turning Point USA. All-American halftime show pulls at least 6 million people away from Bad Bunny's Super Bowl performance. When all is said and done, we think it'll be getting close to 10 mil. The alternative halftime show experiment launched by Turning Point USA on Super Bowl Sunday didn't just make noise. And by the way, folks, the reason that the NFL and all of the leagues now have to be
Yeah, it was visually something, but outside of that, not really much, man.
The doors down, and that means they don't. It's not just they can. By all means, they should do it again. It would be a sin against their organization if they don't do it again. And that means the artists they can get next time will be huge. I'm not saying these people are bad. I'm saying the doors are open in ways. It's unbelievable. The advertising, the sponsorships that can happen. It worked. And it worked in spades.
I had heard of Kid Rock out
Yeah, they're just tired, guys.
Brett was great.
my Spotify.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so among the largest political or cultural live streams in recent memory, but that wasn't the only feed carrying the event. At the same time, the official Charlie Kirk YouTube account simulcast the halftime show where concurrent viewership reached approximately 956,000 viewers combined. That places the known YouTube only
Yeah, so I'm gonna take Wanda's advice on this one. I'm gonna take a nap.
Culture, explain that again. There's a segment that we don't know yet.
I'm exhausted, so listen. You guys that haven't subbed to the channel, hit that subscription bell.
Like Xfinity that are also airing this.
Hit the notification bell. That way you're aware when we live stream again. And you could take a look at some of the vlogs we posted. The most recent one was us at Universal for January, right before Mardi Gras, to see what was being set up and so forth.
So we don't know yet.
If you guys
probably won't know for a while, but
like the stuff, man, sub, watch the videos, hit the notification bell, hit like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you can. That way the algorithm blesses the video, man.
We just don't really know. Even where it is now, over 6
All right, bro.
million.